For over 2,000 years, Atlantis has existed in the space between myth and obsession. It was a legendary civilization said to be advanced, powerful, and swallowed by the sea in a single catastrophic night. Some call it fantasy. Others believe it was erased from history. But what if Atlantis wasn't a myth at all? What if modern archaeology is finally uncovering clues that challenge everything we thought we knew? This is the real story of Atlantis, where ancient texts meet cutting-edge science. The story of Atlantis begins with one man, Plato. Around 360 BCE, the Greek philosopher described Atlantis in his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was a technologically advanced civilization located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, rich in resources, architecture, and power. But the Atlanteans grew arrogant, and in a single day and night of disasters, earthquakes and floods destroyed the entire civilization, wiping it from the face of the earth. For centuries, scholars dismissed this story as a pure allegory, a moral lesson, a warning against pride and hubris. But recent discoveries are forcing historians to ask a dangerous question. What if Plato was describing something real? For a long time, traditional historians rejected Atlantis for three main reasons. There was no confirmed location, no physical ruins, and no historical records outside of Plato's writings. But archaeology has a problem. It can only find what survives the ravages of time. Entire civilizations have been lost to rising sea levels, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and simple coastal erosion. Much of the ancient world now lies underwater. Which brings us to a turning point in the search for this legendary lost city. Modern researchers are no longer just asking if Atlantis existed, they're asking where it could be. And several locations are now under serious investigation. One key candidate is Santorini, or ancient Thera. A massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BCE destroyed the Minoan civilization there, which was one of the most advanced cultures of its time. Another potential spot is southern Spain. Satellite imagery and sediment analysis suggest a sunken city near the Donana wetlands. And across the Mediterranean seabed, underwater structures and anomalies continue to be mapped using sonar and submersible drones. Advanced tools like ground-penetrating radar, seafloor mapping, and geological core sampling are revealing signs of ancient urban planning in places once thought impossible. It's not definitive proof, but it is compelling evidence. So what if Atlantis wasn't a single specific city, but a collective memory? A story passed down through generations after a very real catastrophe. Many archaeologists now believe Plato may have combined real historical events, oral traditions, and natural disasters into a single, powerful narrative. Civilizations like the Minoans, who were suddenly erased by volcanic destruction, fit the description uncannily well. They were advanced, a powerful maritime culture, and then they were gone. Atlantis may not be fantasy, but history, distorted by time and retold over millennia. So was Atlantis real? Science doesn't confirm Plato's exact story, but it no longer dismisses it outright either. Instead, Atlantis stands as a powerful reminder that human history is incomplete. Entire chapters of our story may lie just beneath the ocean, waiting to be rediscovered. And perhaps the greatest myth of all is believing we already know the full story. If you enjoy untold myths, lost civilizations, and mysteries where science challenges legend, make sure you subscribe for more stories just like this. Because some truths don't disappear. They just sink.